Hello friends, my name is Wendy LMA. I'm a candidate in Johnston County, North Carolina for the Johnston County Board of County Commissioners. This video today is about food insecurity. Food insecurity is defined as the disruption of food intake and eating patterns because of lack of money or other resources. Since 2014, 17.4 million U.S. households were food insecure at some time during the year. Now, the reason that I'm bringing this to you today, and it is part of my solutions plan, is due to COVID-19, the coronavirus. Our schools are closed. Our senior food halls are closed. And public gatherings are restricted. Restaurants are takeout only, no eating in restaurants. Now, according to the 2015 United Nations report, food insecurity is already at an all-time high, even higher than during the Great Depression. According to UNC universities in 2015, they reported the number to be 30% of our children under the age of 18 in Johnston County, and about 30% of our senior population over 65 are food insecure. On top of that, some of our children's only food intake is that which they get during school, breakfast and lunch, and buddy packs to take home for sometimes evening or weekend meals. Our senior citizens rely very heavily on our Meals on Wheels program and our food halls, where local seniors gather together. An interfaith shuttle, I believe is what it's called, or I think it's something similar to that. They bring food to those food halls that are prepared and that allow seniors to have at least one good nutritional meal a day. But because of the coronavirus and because of the restrictions placed upon people to shelter at home, many of our children and many of our seniors are going without meals. Now, food insecurity was already an issue prior to the coronavirus here in Johnston County. We discard more food that enter our landfill almost at an alarming rate. And I challenge our Board of County Commissioners to act on this. We also have food deserts. Not as many today because of Dollar General, but we still have them. We have areas in this county that are not served by a major supermarket because people have no transportation to get there. So I'll give you, for instance, I live in Micro Township, North Carolina. Now, we do have in Micro, in the borough, we do have a Dollar General, which is actually in walking distance to most of the residents who live in Micro. Not really walking distance for most of us in Micro Township. So for us, the nearest supermarkets are anywhere between 5 and 7 miles away, either in Selma, Flowers Plantation, Kinley, or Pine Level. If you have no car, how do you get there? You can't walk to 301 Highway and hop on a bus. We have no public transportation system. You have to rely on your friends and family and neighbors. And during this terrible coronavirus, that's not happening. Now, we still have people who help out the seniors by giving them food, bringing them food from churches. And I give a kudos to each one of those churches and religious organizations who are doing that. But it's a small, minute amount. Our children were being fed by having pickups at local schools, and also some delivery to areas where school pickup was just not able to be done. But our County Board of Education decided that it was a risk more than it was a reward. Therefore, they stopped the program. Here in District 2, we experience food insecurity on a more frequent basis, and yet most of our elected officials have been silent. Enough is enough. I refuse, flatly refuse, okay, to be part of that problem. So I think that we need to worry more about our poorest of our poor, our children and our seniors. And as a candidate for the Johnston County Board of County Commissioners, I pledge to help over the next 10 years reverse food insecurity in Johnston County. And the plan to do that is to work with our churches and our nonprofit organizations, our seniors and our schools, to bring together unity of feeding, to also work with our Department of Economic Development to bring more grocery stores into the ruralest of the most rural area of Johnston County. Places like Brogden, places like Bethany, places like Thanksgiving, Antioch, places like Bentonville, places like McGee's Crossroad. Now, even though there's a Food Lion not too far from McGee's Crossroad, and there's a Sheetz, they need to fill that gap. So through economic development, we can do that. So I pledge to do two things. One, reverse food insecurity within 10 years. And two, to increase bringing in grocery stores through our economic development agency. I'm Wendy LeMay. I'm asking for your vote. Please visit my website at wendyllemay.com. That's wendyllemay.com. And look at my solutions. Because we have issues. We need solutions. I'm the candidate willing to bring them to you. I'm Wendy LeMay. Have a blessed and wonderful day.